Today we will be talking about the CPKC Final Spike Tour. It was in celebration of the merger between CPKC. This is the merger photo. And their new paint job be kind of giving me vibes to AWR 6-7. And the locomotive they're going to use is 2816. It first started out from Calgary, Alberta, and went all the way down to Mexico. Well, we'll talk about Mexico a little later on. But first, it started out a lot peaceful. Nothing happened between the Canada and America portions of the Final Spike Tour. But things would go downhill later on in the tour. So, as we look at the silent video of the locomotive passing, I'll be telling you about the fatal, tragic Mexico part of this tour. Not so much tragic, but we'll talk about it. So, as you can see by this video, the people are clearly standing on the tracks. They have no survival instincts, this is kind of sad because they must not have railroad safety down in Mexico, which is, once you see like a giant heavy ton metal death machine coming right towards you, you just still stand on the tracks like you don't have a care in the world. Then you get off last minute. Like, bro, this is kind of insane. We have this next video of this guy who is basically like a Disney character who forgot their train to go see their girlfriend. Like, bro really thinks he's him. I want to see the POV of this video. Now we have the most saddest part. A woman was later hit after trying to take a selfie with the train. Now, this is very sad, and I can't even watch my own self because of how fast I would probably get traumatized from it. Yeah, this is very sad. So someone had to pay the price, and now the train had to crawl at a snail's pace through the crowds just to get by. More than 6 people had to pull the train through so that way people wouldn't get hit. This is sad that it had to happen this way. I don't usually do parts like these, but if you want to see a train badly, just stay off the tracks. Like, I know that's obvious, but some people will just be on the tracks until the last moment when the train passes by. And things like these happen, and it happened at Union Pacific 844 too. And it happened in Chicago in the 80s or 80s. A woman got hit by a metro train, pretty sure, which is sad. And these instances are very sad. Getting hit by a train and dying is a really sad experience. I heard from the train incident down in Mexico that apparently the people went from screaming and, went from happy and, screaming in excitement to screaming in horror. And it's apparently they heard like a loud thud of her getting hit by the piston of the locomotive. I haven't watched the video. I'm just seeing what I've seen snippets. I'm not seeing the full video. Again, I would get traumatized too easily. But if you do get hit by a train, you could either ruin your family's life because they'll miss you and then they'll spiral into depression, I don't know. Sad stuff like that. Or you'll just be very injured and can't do the normal things that you would want to do. So please don't get near the train tracks. Here's a video of my local train, I guess, because didn't know how to end this video because I don't usually do these. But yes, rest in peace to the woman who died and the people who got injured during the Final Spike Tour. Just a happy tour that had to end in such sadness.